1 month ago, I prepared online annual meeting for everybody. Until now, camp members is like this. Until now, 63 organizations from 48 countries joined the camp. In this time, Bhutan joined. Yeah, Bhutan is, nice to meet you. Yeah, you will meet lots of things from today. Yeah, also met lots of people. This kinds of logic is really helpful for everybody. This kinds of collaboration with other countries is really helpful to block the cyber problems, especially ransomware, and lots of problems were related with each other. So these kinds of collaboration is really important thing than anything else. Maybe these kinds of activities are related with many things. Especially, we focused on blocking the cyber threat, and we made these kinds of region status. So Central America, 5 countries, South America, 5 countries, Africa, 13 countries, Central Asia, 2, South Asia, 11. Today's presentation will be 2 countries will do that, Nepal and Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka and Nepal today. So East Asia is 3 countries, Oceania 1 country. This is our reason of camp. If you have any question, at any time ask me something. It's okay. This is the map of camp. Your country will find in this map. Camp, I want to introduce about our camp logic. Background, due to the advancement in technology, cyber attack is growing. So online, we made at first time 49 organizations from 37 countries had first annual meeting. Yeah, and mission and vision. Our camp writes about safer tomorrow. This is our mission, to block the ransomware, and this kinds of cyber attack is so difficult to solve. So we need to collaborate sometimes. Also, some countries will meet these kinds of difficulties. At that time, we need to collaborate each other more seriously and sophisticatedly. So camp writes up a safer tomorrow. This is our membership. Your country and your agency will find. This is a new member of Bhutan. Next week, another agency will join. The name of the agency is COSTEC in Tanzania. The agency will include, our member is like this. During 1 year, OC meeting was held on June, and annual meeting today. Regional forum is today. And instead of newsletter, I made hotline for everybody. You can see the lots of information throughout the hotline. That is included our information and contact number and contact email and lots of things I included in the hotline. So that kinds of hotline is really easiest way to communicate with each other, because that kinds of hotline 3.0 would be the best way and effective way to communicate each other. We are held webinar with GCCD. GCCD is a Global Cyber Center for Development. That is the cyber education system for developing countries. So GCCD sometimes collaborate with the camp. I send the email for everybody. Maybe 3 or 4 times I send the email. At that time, I introduced about the GCCD's ability and capacity. That kinds of education system is a really great way to learn lots of things from online education structure. So I will send email more time for everybody. That kinds of education system is a really good way to improve our skills about the cybersecurity and blocking the cyber threat. Annual meeting, this is a history of our camp. From 2016, annual meeting was held. All camp members gathered and shared recent trends and discussion future plan. Online annual meeting was held. Today we met. This is the annual meeting and regional forum. Today is important meeting for everybody. So in this, for this meeting, we made slogan. This is our slogan: Cybersecurity transform at Camp 3.0. This is today's meeting's slogan. These days, that kinds of words are really important words, because cybersecurity and transform and hotline 3 point, that kinds of information is included in this slogan. So we made this slogan, and we will promote about this slogan for everybody. This is the history of our activity. You can check throughout homepage. Our camp homepage was restructured these days. Renewed lots of things. I introduced many times about our camp homepage. You can check lots of things. History was included, and lots of information you can find easily. This is the history of our regional forum. Regional forum 2017, Ghana and Serbia, we went to there to hold the regional forum, but this year we held in Seoul. Next year we will discuss about that issue with the OC members. Where is the reasonable place for the next year's regional forum? So at that time, we will decide about our future. So regional forum's plan was not fixed until now. Yes, next year, also lots of activity will be happened. Also, so we will share about our object and opinion for everybody. At that time, lots of people can reply about opinion processing the camp. So I will send email quickly many times, so you can check about the schedule throughout our hotline. Instead of newsletter is a really important way to communicate with each other originally, but these days the structure was changed, because that kinds of newsletter is really great, but sometimes we need communicate each other quickly. So instead of newsletter, from 2022, there is Hotline 3.0. Everybody can send email. Also, everybody receive the email easily. So that kinds of logic is the most effective way to communicate each other. This is the operating committee of camp. Originally, we consist of 10 or 12 members, but this year we fixed like this. Yesterday, I met Sri Lanka, Azerbaijan, Fiji, AICTO is also OC member. So before starting, AICTO is included, but in this presentation was not included. Yesterday, I met OC members, and we will make some positive future. So from now, we will listen about our OC members' statement. So first presenter is Azerbaijan. Yes. Please come here. Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone, dear CAMP Secretariat, valuable members. I am Kayala Babayeva, and it's my distinct pleasure to be here to participate annual meeting as an OC member. I am representative of the Cybersecurity Service of the Azerbaijan. It is under Ministry of Digital Development and Transport. Our organization mainly responsible for cybersecurity posture assessment in the country, nationwide cybersecurity awareness, coordinating cyber incident response activities in the country, and public-private partnership. In the age of the digital transformation, cybersecurity is main concern for all countries, also for Azerbaijan. We take measures for improving legislation in the field of cybersecurity, protecting critical information infrastructure, and workforce development in this field. Despite the fact that we have all boundaries, own insight and own national strategy for cybersecurity, it is impossible without sharing each other to know whole pictures and to know what's happening around. And that's why, because cyberspace is interconnected and interdependent, we all have the shared responsibility to tackle with cyber threats. And that's why collaboration and cooperation is much more important in this field. And that's why CAMP is a great place for bringing us together to share information, to exchange ideas, and to talk about the challenges in the field of cybersecurity. Special thanks to Minister of ICT and KISA, Korean Internet and Security Agencies, for over years bringing us together to rethinking about the cybersecurity and to discuss, to find more innovative and ways to combat against cyber threats. I hope and I sure that we will continue our joint efforts through CAMP. to become more safer and stronger. We will share more, we will talk more and discuss more for safer future. I wish you all a fruitful event and experience. Thank you a lot. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Next presenter of OC member is Sri Lanka. So he will talk about our camp future. Yes. Instead of OC member, today Kabiru come here, and Kabiru will talk about that. Yeah.
Actually, I'm talking about the what is the Sri Lanka CERT collaboration as OC member in OC member. So actually, Sri Lanka is the member of CAMP from its inception from 2006 onward, and Sri Lankan CERT represent CAMP OC from 3 consecutive years from 2018 onwards, and Sri Lanka CERT has actively involved in both OC general camp activities, such as presenting in AGMs and providing articles for camps, newsletters, etc. And Sri Lanka CERT was elected and awarded as the best OC member in year 2020 AGM, and Sri Lanka CERT co-hosted 2020 Camp Regional Forum with Fiji. So I think this is the great place to get many experience for our countries, and will be future we will work with Camp and KISA together. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. And Kabiru is, instead of the other OC members, he will do in this time. Yes. And the third presenter is, last presenter is PG. Yeah.
Good afternoon to all the participants who are joining us this morning for the sessions. I'd like to welcome some of the new members who are joining CAMP for the very first time this year. My name is Elvin Prasad, and I represent the Safer Internet Center of Fiji. And this is my second time attending the CAMP meeting. It is such a pleasure to be representing the Oceania region, as we earlier saw the presentation from Insu. We are representing at this year's CAMP meeting in ISEC 2022 as the only in very few countries from the Oceania region. Over the last 2.5 years during the COVID-19 pandemic, I'm sure all of the countries across the globe have faced many challenges besides just cybersecurity. Similarly, our region has been very much impacted by cybersecurity and cybercrime issues during the phase of COVID-19. Global development partners such as KISA and MSIT, the Ministry of Science and ICT, have been very instrumental in driving safety and security of the cyberspace for everyone. During the global pandemic, it is quite important to understand the unique challenges and difficulties that most countries have faced. A mutual cooperation and cyber diplomacy could pave the way towards a more trustworthy and protected digital ecosystem for us all. During such times, an adaptive approach to build effective cybersecurity across your organizations and countries is the way forward. And we all saw this in the presentations this morning on the Russia and Ukraine war from some of the presentations at ISEC 2022. With these few words, I'd like to thank the hardworking Secretariat and everyone at KISA and MSIT for making this year's camp annual meeting a success. I hope you enjoy your stay here. Kamsahamnida. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for 3 speakers today. Yesterday, I talked about the campus future with OC members. OC members of 2023, next year, would be changed from January 2023, next year. The OC member will be changed. I will send email for every member throughout our camp hotline 3.0. The new OC members will meet 1 time a quarter. Yes, 4 times a year. Maybe 1 time a quarter. OC members will decide when annual meeting and regional forum will held, and lots of things, especially the making our structure, and lots of things we will discuss every time. I planned 1 time a quarter, but the plan will be changed if we have an issue. And we will make a structure and schedule of Camp 2023 plan. Next year plan, we will make. That kinds of decision will be shared by Hotline 3.0 quickly. Every time I will share everything about the issue and our discussion and the result of discussion. And we will listen about all camp members' opinion regularly. Every member can be the OC member, so if you want to be the OC member, send the email, and I will discuss about that with the previous OC member, and we will make that kinds of win-win project and a good structure for everybody. So thank you so much for listening. So this is my end of presentation. Thank you so much.